Hey, this bitch on.
Rolex, cut it up. Rolex, buttercup.
It's time for the hottest radio show and podcast.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
With DJ Preme. It's time for Chef Radio. Yes, sir. Welcome to Started Here in the Far Podcast. I am your host that's flyer than most. You already know it's DJ Preme in the building. I got my guy DJ Cook in the building for the interview. There is no rap snacks. There is no dessert mix, nor is there a chef special. I do want to take a quick second to actually thank DJ Cook for coming through. But not only that, quick story, and I actually touched on this in the interview, I believe, is DJ Cook was actually the one of two DJs to actually respond to me when I first got out here in Houston, and it actually really helped me out, gave me some quick advice. So I definitely appreciate DJ Cook for that. Man, enough talking. Let's get into this interview right now. My guy DJ Cook, this one of them ones, man. This ain't even one of them ones. This is a one of one right here. DJ Cook, DJ Preme, the hottest on the biggest. Started Here in the Far Podcast, baby, it is. Chef Radio. Yes, sir. Welcome to Started Here in the Far Podcast, man. You already know it's your host is Fire the Most. DJ Preme is in the building. Got my next guest in the building. Y'all know what I say. The next guest might be the best guest. This one of them ones, man. I've been waiting on this nigga to come on this motherfucker, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, big dog.
I go by DJ Cook. I am DJ Cook on IG. Chef Cook. The chef, whatever you want to call me.
Hell yeah.
Nightclub killer.
Hell yeah. So we gonna I want to start off, bro. How did Cook become Cook, like the Cook you are today? Cause you started off in college, right?
No.
Like DJing in college?
Mm-mm.
Where'd you start DJing?
I started off DJing in 2018 in Houston after I moved to Houston, actually, believe it or not.
Okay.
I just made a decision about SR2, which is low-key one of the best controllers. But yeah, I bought an SR2 one day, and really one of my friends held me accountable. I said I wanted to do it, and I was kind of like dragging my feet. And then one day I was talking to one of my friends. He was like, bro, buy your equipment. You said you wanted to be a DJ. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I blew, like 600 or 700 on like just the basic equipment, you feel me? Like, 'cause I didn't have that much bread. So that small investment got me to here, in the short.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's fire. I ain't even gonna cap. So, so where did you move from?
So I was actually in the military. So I'm
Okay.
originally from Chicago, but I was
Okay.
I was stationed in Seattle. And when I got out, I drove from Seattle to Houston, believe it or not. It was like
Damn.
I know, it's crazy, right? I drove though. I drove from Seattle to Houston, and it took like 30-some hours. I have no idea, bro. Well, I drove it took like 2 days.
Fuck.
Go to Houston and just, I knew I wanted to go to the South, and Houston just became it. Definitely the right decision. I was going to go to Atlanta, Dallas, or Houston. Ended up picking Houston, and, definitely the right decision.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I be dreading that fucking drive from KC to Houston, and that bitch 11 hours. You talking about Seattle to Houston, boy?
It was crazy, but I know I was finna start a whole new life, so it was like that want, that, you know what I'm saying, that
For sure.
energy. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm moving to Houston, you know what I'm saying? It's start over. It's
Facts.
So
Facts. Now I ain't gonna lie though. You was the first person that I hit up when I got out here. Literally the first person.
and I seen when I watched some of your other interviews, I seen you said that.
Yeah, this nigga Cook was actually the first nigga that I hit up when I got out here. Didn't know this man, nothing
When
like
was that? What year was that?
2021, I think.
Oh, right after COVID. Okay.
I think it was either end of 2020 or 2020 or beginning of 2021.
That's COVID era.
I know whenever the fuck it was is when Atomic Bottle was popping off.
2021. Yeah.
Okay.
Early 2021.
Yeah. So I definitely tell people, and I wanted to tell you I appreciate you for even getting back to me, because you could have just been like, who the fuck is this new nigga left him on red? You know what I'm saying? And like whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up hitting you up like, hey bro, I'm new to the city, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit of advice. You did what you could for me, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of this shit, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of the DJ shit, and I was talking to Irv about this shit the other day, bro. Mm-hmm. You can practice all day fucking long, but you really don't get good until you get the experience on doing that shit over and over and over and over, like in front of crowds and shit like that. Because I noticed that maybe a lot of shit that I was practicing was like, bro, I don't even need to know. It's cool to know how to do it, but I don't really need that shit. You know what I'm saying, for DJing. But also, I can't practice speaking in front of nobody. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I used to be terrified to get on the fucking mic. Like nigga, I don't want to touch the mic, but you can't really practice that. It's just like some shit you gonna have to do for real. I mean,
all right, go back to what you said at first. I feel like that's anything in life. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna practice doing something and just go out there and just execute, just be the best at it. Like,
facts.
NBA players, you can't just be in the gym shooting 1,000 shots. So you go out there and play with some hoopers that's playing defense. You're like, oh, I can't get this shot off. Like, that's not how the world works. But I feel like the speaking thing it takes practice, but some people just have that like charisma about themselves. Have that, you know what I'm saying, that confidence, that reaction to what other people are doing, being able to make other people comfortable and things like that.
Nah, facts. So your residencies, Playground, Forgive Me Not, where else you at?
I do a little bit of everything, bro. So on a weekly basis, no matter what, I'm gonna do Playground, Forgive Me Not, Uptown. Where else do I DJ? Urban. Where else do I DJ?
That nigga do so many spots, he'd be like, man.
Cause bro, I'm not gonna lie, like my residencies change. Like I won't say every 6 months, but every so often I add one, subtract one. So facts. I mean, I'll definitely say I work a little bit of everywhere in the city, but sometimes it may change per week. But like I was at the address like the last 2 weeks. I don't technically have a residency, but I'm always there.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
It.
So
I feel it.
You could just say I'm a little bit of everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
So if somebody was coming to Houston and they was like, I need to go somewhere, like somewhere you be at number one spot where they need to go, you got to tell them like, hey, you got to pull up to Playground or Forgive Me Not or whatever. What's your go-to? You like, hey, shorty, you got to pull up to so-and-so.
It depends, bro, because, like Houston, you get a different vibe everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like, if you look into, like, pop bottles and be, like, spend the money and be around the out-of-towners, I'd probably tell you to go to, like, Playground or the address.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Camp, etc. Maybe Prospect to catch a vibe, too. I do Prospect on Saturdays, too.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. Nomad, too. I didn't think of that. But yeah, like, and if you wanted to, like, if it's like a bunch of female, like, we want to, we want to go somewhere. It's like 4 of us. I'll probably tell you, come to Forgive Me Not for brunch. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on what day you're trying to pop out. Because some people, they may get in on Friday and may not have time to go out, or they may, they may be leaving on Sunday, which is a terrible idea.
Facts.
Never ever leave Houston on Sunday.
Ever.
You can come to Houston on Saturday night and just go out Sunday and have the time of your life.
Facts.
Never
leave
Houston on a Sunday.
Never.
Buy that Monday flight, not that Monday 6 a.m. Buy that Monday like noon. You feel me? Like, just call off work.
Oh God, you gonna need that recovery,
man. Because you gotta experience a Sunday fun day. It's unmatched, bro.
Yeah, nah, it definitely is. So you do Playground on what, Fridays and Saturdays, or just Fridays?
No, just Friday. I used to do Saturdays, maybe like when they first opened.
Okay,
but I do Fridays now.
So, and that's of course Flight Team. How you get tapped in with Flight Team?
I don't really exactly know. But they reached out to me when they were doing Parma. Shout out to Parma. Good old Parma. R.I.P. But they reached out to me when they were doing Parma on Fridays, and we set something up. We were just talking via DM, and they was like asking my availability, and I was available on Fridays, and we just kind of went from there. It was just like, a match made in heaven, honestly, because they went to Playground, and I ended up going over there with them after a couple weeks, and it just took off. that's like definitely like arguably the number one Friday in the city. I really think it is, but I don't want to be biased because
No, for sure.
That's crazy. Shout out to Flight Team. Shout out to Biggs. Money Making Boom. Homie Bobby Bands do it with me. It's just crazy. Like it be lit. You pulled
I pulled up a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
that experience is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, and that night it was raining like a motherfucker, storming and shit, and motherfuckers was still outside, still in that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Nah, niggas, bro. I think like you said, Playground has got that reputation for a lot of out of towners to pull up to that joint. You feel me? I feel like Playground Spaces, kind of that dome is that now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people from out of town that really pull up to them spots because I don't know, like all right. So for example, I got I don't even really use Facebook, but a lot of my friends on Facebook are from KC or whatever, right. And I see a lot of them posting like, oh, I need to go to Houston to go to Playground and all shit like that. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all even know about that shit, bro?
I'm gonna just go. Like, let's take it back. Let's take it back to when you got here, bro. Yeah. Because when I moved here in 2017, I didn't start DJing until 2018, bro. But 2018 to 2020 till COVID, Houston was lit. Don't get me wrong, it was lit still. But like when COVID happened and like the rest of the world was closed and it was like, oh, the world's gonna close for like 3 months. Mm-hmm. That was cap. You know, like places like New York and like LA, they were closed for like a year and change. Yeah. Chicago, like they couldn't go outside. Texas, Georgia, like Florida, especially Houston, like, bro, they opened back up to a capacity.
For sure.
But like, couldn't nobody party nowhere. So like, okay, well, we gonna go to Houston. And for like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, after that happened, like, it just became like an avalanche. Like, people never stopped coming. And they seen how lit it was. Like, and after that, it just took off. Like, Houston became like the mecca of party. And that's no shade to Atlanta. Don't come at me in the comments. Like, but Houston has become the it city. Like, I feel like there's no city more lit than like Houston. Like, especially for like the black party scene. Yeah. Like, Vegas is Vegas. Miami's Miami, like, no matter what. But like the black party scene Monday through Sunday, like it doesn't matter. Like Houston is just overly lit. And the waitresses, you know, they're beautiful. Instagram followers, you know what I'm saying? They look good. They got all the TikTok followers and they posting. You know, they making money. Sure. Them girls is making money. Sure. And I hate it when people throw shade at them because it's like, oh, you're a bottle girl. Oh, they throw shade at that. It's like, man, I know these bottle girls making $80,000, $100,000, and you got your 4-year degree, and you're working more than she does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but they're posted on TikTok, and people get on TikTok where to go in Houston. When you hop on there, this boom, you see Playground on Friday, you see Dome, you see Camp, you see Space, you see Prospect, you see you know, I can go on and on like Nomad. You see a lot of these places, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. So when they show up, they already know about 4 or 5 spots of those main spots to go. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy about Houston, bro? It's a lot of shit that is going on here that I ain't never even seen coming from a smaller city. Like, I ain't know nothing about no fucking after hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, after hours, the club closes at 2, you go to fucking home. And really the club, I don't even know if that motherfucker was closing at 2 back home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 1.
That's a little weird though, because like when you look at like Atlanta, because I went out in Atlanta and like Miami and things like that, LA, a lot of them clubs don't close at 2. They may close at like 3 or 4. So Houston clubs close a little early. But that's just the transition from like, okay, we're going here to the strip club, to the after hours. And they going to be there till 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Especially like on the Nigerian scene. Oh, they party all night. Nigerians, Africans, they are different. I can't even do it. Like, I commend the DJs. I don't want to name DJs because I don't want to miss people and they look at me weird. But like they party all night, bro.
Real shit.
Like for real. They will go out at like midnight, 1 a.m. and like be out to 5, 6 in the morning. Like it's nothing. Like So
bro, the after hours, like I got here, heard about that shit. I'm like, after hours, open till 3 till 6, 7.
Wow.
What the or 3 till. What's 3 till, nigga? Fuck you talking about 3 till?
They stopped popping bottles. We closed at 4. They still popping. We closed at 6. Like, it just
I'm like, yo,
depends on the night.
Oh God, I'm like, what the fuck? But nah, it's funny because my first actual residency was after hours, and it was chemistry. That was my first residency.
I remember that place.
Yeah, when I first got out here, and apparently that was not the spot to be at. if you was worried about your safety. I didn't know that, but fucked around and got there. I was probably like one of the last DJs up there before they ended up closing down for good. But yeah,
I seen you talk about them on the other podcast.
yeah,
too, so.
I ain't gonna lie though. I commend any fucking body who do after hours, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really can't do it like that no more. Cause even when I had a full-time job at the time, bro. I was literally doing the after hours, and as soon as I got done, I would come home and clock in for my regular job.
Hey man, you gotta go get it, bro.
Boy,
it's America, man. We hustlers, man.
I was like, what the? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this shit the fuck out. But going back to what you was talking about when Houston got really lit off the pandemic, it's funny because when I moved out here in January of 2020, and that was 2-3 months before the pandemic. When that shit happened, bro, I was already looking for spots. Like, even when I came out here, bro, I didn't even know where the black people be. Like, I didn't know where the fuck.
Same with me, because when I first moved out here in 2017, I used to go to Washington Ave, and I was like, it's diverse.
For sure, absolutely.
It was definitely not like
nigga
it
central.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like the Lil Baby Dreams and Nightmares vibe that I was like looking for, that people was telling me exist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I found out about Social Junkie. Shout out Social Junkie. People who know. Social Junkie. I went there on a Sunday, and I met one of my homies, Keith. Shout out my homie Keith. One of my homegirls that I met introduced me to him, and then he kind of put me on, oh, you got to go here, you got to go here. So you really just got to find somebody. And that's what I tell out of town too. You got to find somebody, find a DJ. Don't just go to a Bottle Girls, because let's be honest, they're here to make money. So if they spot not that lit, and they want to make some money, they're going to tell you to come there. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a DJ or somebody that got some motion that's going to be like, okay, go here this day, go here that day. And once you find that and you get your foot in the door, you follow the right people on Instagram, it's a plethora of spots to go to. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, and I feel like that's what makes Houston so special, bro. Like, you can go out on a Thursday night and have like 6-7 spots to go to. Like, that's all lit. On a Friday night, have like 15 spots to go to on the south side. Then the north side, that's a whole nother world. That's a whole nother city.
Yeah.
And it's like they got their own spots. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never are like at a loss where it's like nothing going on.
Real
I don't
shit.
even care if it's a Monday. Like last Monday I was at Prospects, some of my homegirls, some of the waitresses up there. We was just up there eating crawfish and just like happy hour. It's $5 you call it's like I think all day or whatever. Like it's like, bro, they're gonna get you outside. And it's become the culture. Like even if you're working a nightlife or you a nurse or you a doctor, a teacher, like, bro, people leave work and it's like, let's go get a hookah, let's go to happy hour. That's just the culture. It's just become like being on the scene. And that's why I say, bro, I stand on it. Houston is just the most lit city in America right now, for sure. Bro. Like it just is, bro, because it doesn't stop. And and like it's that, like I said, it's the out of towners, like, and it's like, well, like I don't know if you was there on Friday. I don't know if you was there at every point. At a certain point every Friday, I stop. Now, if you're not from Houston, make some noise. The whole club explodes, bro. Like
every time.
Like places like Playground, that's 80% out of towners, bro. Like they're all from out of town. They came here to party because they see what's going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the Bottle Girls, the DJs, the social media that people are just, they have that lit social media culture and Instagram that pushes it. And
bottle culture,
places
all that
like
shit.
KC may not have that much, but when they look on TikTok, it's like, dang, they turned
the fuck up.
Like I'm going there for my birthday.
Yeah.
And this is another thing I wanted to make sure I talked about this, because I have this conversation with Bottle Girls all the time, because they're like, we're sick of hearing these same songs. We're sick of hearing Dreams and Nightmares. We're sick of, you know what I'm saying, XYZ. And it's like, you got to understand, like, say, I'm going to just go back to KC since you're from there. If somebody comes from Kansas City, they spent $600 on this round trip. They done bought an Airbnb. They didn't reserve these sections, paid this about a girl $200 for a deposit, $100 for a deposit. They done showed up, waited in line. So they didn't pay the $1,000 to get in here. Get here and get to this club. They didn't pay $40 to park. Bro, they not trying to come here to hear this. You be old so often like creative where you just play Candy Rain and you just go super R&B all night. Yeah, you can hit them with some of that, but bro, they came here to shake their ass. They came here to hear Sexyy Red, Dreams and Nightmares, Finito, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? They came here for that. You got to give the people that, because they spent their money to be here. They came here for what Houston offers, and that's what Houston offers. Because most likely they can't get what Houston offers in their hometown. So you got to give it to them while they're here. Whether you hear it every weekend or not, they got to get it. You feel me? Because they not here every weekend like
Facts. You know what's so funny, and I'm gonna go back to something about the pandemic in a second, but I wanted to kind of go off of what you was just saying with the bottle girl saying that you hear the same shit. It's funny because I've literally been at Dax for almost I think about a month now. You feel me? And it's been every weekend. I've been doing the same shit. I've been doing Saturdays opening for Irv, and then I do Sundays. I got my own spot on Sundays where I do brunch, and it's prime time. So.
Right. Congrats on that too, bro.
I appreciate that. So with that being said, bro, like now I actually, because I don't DJ off of my crates. Now I'll go into my crates for certain shit. Like if I know all right, it's time to shake some ass, I'll go to my shake some ass crate. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. But I don't DJ off the crates. I just go through my library. And so then my sets are never ever the same. Now I may play the same songs, but my sets are never the same. And I remember just like it was a couple days ago. Shout out to the hookah man at Dax, man. He fuck with me, but he told me the past couple. He was like, "Hey man, you been disappointing me." I'm like, "What you mean? Like everybody here fucking with me." He like, "Bruh," he said, "I need you to turn me up. I need you to do something because I'm hearing the same shit." And I was like, "You gonna hear the same songs 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? But you can't tell me you done always heard the same DJ Preme set, because you'll never hear the same set. Because I don't even fucking save a set, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do everything different now. Am I gonna play Halle Berry? Absolutely. Am I gonna play certain shit? If I'm gonna play my Bussin' by OTB Fastlane, I'm gonna play that shit. Certain shit, I'm gonna always play. Now I'm not gonna play that shit in the same order 9 times out of 10. I'm not gonna play that shit a different way. But it's funny because I do like challenges like that when people be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of hearing the same." I'm like, "All right, nigga, I throw some different shit in there," and I ended up doing that shit on Sunday. And what ended up was crazy about it is, he fucked with the Sunday set, and then the owner was like, "Yeah, this is probably one of your best sets," type shit. Like, you killed that shit.
I'll say this. Every week, typically on Monday, 'cause I travel a lot. If I'm in Houston, for sure, every Monday, I'll either go out. Like, shout out my homie Gabe. He got Nomad on Monday.
Nomad,
That's a move. Make sure you go there if you trying to do something smooth on a Monday night. But I'll pull up on him, and I'll bring my laptop, and I'll try to download a few songs. And
I'm always trying to get some
I will
music.
try to, like, especially on like my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday crates. You know what I'm saying? My during the week I can kind of wing that most of the time. But my like weekend crates, I try to like add stuff to that. Because I have a Friday crate, I got a Saturday crate, and I got a Sunday crate. Do I stay in those crates my whole set? No. But every week I try to add and subtract songs from that. And then like when I first hop on, like say I first hop on like Friday at Playground, I'm going to hop in that crate because I probably added some songs that I haven't played in a while, or some new songs that I need to play that maybe they don't know about yet, but that's up and coming. So I'm going to make sure, okay, yeah, I done gave y'all something different. But then I'm going to get my bag, and I'm going to go to like the reliable songs that I know that people want to hear. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm going to make sure that I give them something different, but I have to give them something different while making sure I incorporate those same songs. Facts. You feel me? Like that has to happen.
I think what people don't realize either, like the bottle girls, you know what I'm saying, the managers, all these other people, bro, you're used to me DJing now.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you're used to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I ended up really getting the gig at Dax on some residency shit, because they was not used to me.
Yeah, that helps.
I came in that motherfucker. Number one, I played I always feel like I play way different shit than what the normal DJ plays.
Yeah.
Because I'll play a lot of shit from 2010 to about 2016. A lot of that 106 and Park shit you might have forgot about. You know what I'm saying?
That'll move a crowd.
And that will move fucking crowd. So and it's because I always feel like I'm deep with the music shit. So I want to tap into, if you hear a certain song, I want that shit to trigger a thought in your mind or a memory to where you like, damn, I remember when I was, fucking with so-and-so and I was listening to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that is where, like, I feel like if I were to go to another club or whatever and I were to do a similar set to what I do at Dax, they'd be like, yo, this nigga's the best nigga I've ever heard. Just because, and it's not even off the skill, it's just because they're not used to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas the people, when you at a certain spot all the time, when they get used to you, they kind of like, all right, the nigga's good, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of used to this nigga.
Well, let me put you on some game. This is something I learned early on. The best way to not be repetitive, and let's be real, if you're transitioning songs, like you can't. It's hard to completely jump from 90 BPM to 70. Like it's just,
Facts.
it doesn't sound right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's hard to necessarily, especially if you're in a club and it's lit. It's hard to really go left field all the time. A lot of times you got to stay in a certain realm of like songs you can transition. You know, songs you know people are gonna respond to. But if you're good at talking on the mic,
yes, sir,
you can be
that
as
helps.
different as you want every week.
Yes.
And that's why I feel like I've like grown as a DJ a lot, because I'm gonna like say something, I'm gonna like react off something somebody's doing, or I'm gonna like talk to the out of towners. That's why I say who's from out of town. And if it's 8 sections from Detroit, whatever reason, I'm gonna play a little more Detroit this
music,
week. And I'm gonna like I'm gonna gas them. I'm gonna pull energy from them. Like I feel like it's more of putting on a show than it is DJing. Because if you're just DJing, you just transition songs, you can only be so creative. But if I could be in 95 BPM, say something on the mic, and go to 70, and it don't sound crazy.
Right.
But if you just mixing the music, it's gonna sound crazy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that, like, you being able to talk on the mic elevates you as a DJ. And if you're able to really mix well and talk on the mic at the same time,
it's a plus.
Anybody can be a good DJ.
Yeah.
Everybody can be a good entertainer. And when you master both of those in harmony, you become dominant. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the OGs in the city, Rogers, High C, JQ, they're very comfortable. Like, as soon as they check in, hopping on the mic, just talking. Like, because I'm not gonna say it's not that hard, because everybody can't do it, but you have to have that confidence. You got to be able to read the room, and you got to be able to make people have fun, make people laugh, like say something funny, like, you know what I'm saying, like make people comfortable with you. And then, like, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to this girl in this section. She does something, I say something to her, she responds, I'm gonna respond back, and then I play something that off of what she did, and then the whole crowd's like, you know, like, and you got that changes every week. If you do that every week with somebody different, or just a bottle girl may be doing something, you may say something, they may be off beat, and you might be like, so y'all just gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all really gonna embarrass us like that, and everybody just start laughing. It's just like personality, you know what I'm saying? It's not just DJing, it's putting on a show, and that's what Houston is, especially at these big spots. If you can't put on a show and you can't, like, really move people outside of just mixing two songs together, you're not gonna dominate, bro.
It's so funny that you said that, bro, because two things. First, I with being on the mic, because I was so fucking scared to be on the mic, dog. And I will say, the liquor, if I get some liquor in me too.
Hey, I'm the same way. Like, trust me, I can do it without the liquor. But if you give me 2 shots, now I'm talking shit. Now it's on the popping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You gonna hear me now.
Real shit. But what I started doing was I started going to different DJs, different MCs, and listening to them. Like, I would fuck around and go to Macho when he was at Space, listening to that nigga. I'm like, damn, all right. You know what I'm saying? This how you do that. This how you do it. And I may take a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying? How he may do this. All right, let me take a little bit of that and put my spin on it. Or I remember when Trey Stacks was at the basement, when the in crowd was there and Cowboy was there, and the way he was MCing and shit like that. And and Irv and just everybody else that I go watch, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because before I knew all the DJs, I was outside studying niggas for sure. Yeah. Like, I was studying, but
same here.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I think that's another thing that you got to kind of do, is really just go outside and be able to be like, all right, I see how Cook do his shit. You know what I'm saying? I may, if I got a whole bunch of out of towners, I might pull a Cook. Hey, if anybody from out of town in motherfucker, you feel me? So I think that's a huge part. And then, like I was about to say, when I'm off that drink, boy, hey man. But yesterday I was at Dax, and the owner wanted me to promote the specials that was going on, right? So there was a section kind of like not too far away from me, but it was on my right, and they had ordered 2 mimosa towers. Right. They ordered 2 at once. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I said, damn, y'all got 2 of them? And I said that on the mic, and then they was like, "Yeah, we got 2 of them. We got 2 of them." So then this section right here on my, like literally right next to the booth, they ordered a mimosa tower. They ordered another one. I was like, "Okay, they got 2. All right, let me see if they're gonna get 3." They got 3. I said, "Damn, section number so and so over here, they got 3. What the fuck y'all gonna do?"
Right now, you're creating a whole space for people to be like, "What's going on over there?"
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's order us one. Like,
and that's what they did.
That Detroit going crazy. We from Chicago. We not finna, come on, give us one too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, and that's just what it takes, bro.
Facts,
that's
bro.
nothing crazy. That's just giving people like a space to be comfortable and like look
Real
at
talk.
you like, okay, he's funny.
He
like,
a
this
cool
dude is
person,
cool.
yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's not just like a robotic DJ just playing music. You know what I'm
just
saying?
playing shit.
'Cause I feel like a lot of DJs may be pretty good. Like because let's be real, the hardest part about being a DJ is coming to the realization, especially at a high level, is coming to the realization that being the best DJ technically is not going to get you the best spot. That might
Facts.
not get you on the radio. That might not get you the closing set.
Facts.
That might not get you where you want to be. That might not get you paid. Sometimes it's who you know, where you went to school. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of, and if you like me, I didn't go to a HBCU. I didn't go to school out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from out here. I knew like 2 people when I moved out here. So my back was completely against the wall.
Yeah,
you feel
facts.
me? But what I do is I give them experience that you may not be able to give them because the things I say or the way I carry myself as far as my sets, as far as just being a personality and making sure people have fun and make it like, okay, y'all not lit and I don't like that. I will say that. I'm like, I don't like that you're not like, which one of y'all celebrating birthday? Which one is your, like, which point to your best friend right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now they're reacting with you. Okay, you pointed to your best friend. Now I'm finna play a song that's gonna make you, you know what I'm saying, react or do something to your best friend that's gonna make her get up. And I will tell you, like, if it's your birthday, why are you sitting down? Like, I don't understand this. This comes once a year, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not playing no more music till you get up and shake your ass. Like, and then everybody in the crowd, like, damn, she shook her ass. It's lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she did it.
Nah, real shit.
Look, Girls That Forgive Me Not will tell you, bro, I will call you out. Like, if you have red hair and you wearing a blue shirt and you're not shaking your ass, you are wrong. And she, this nigga talking to me? Yes, you. Like, get up. Like, what are you doing? It's especially like the women. Because dudes, you know, we cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, for sure.
But women, they love the propaganda. They love the antics.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's your best friend, makes a noise. And it's my best friend's birthday. We flew out here from Miami. Get up. It's your birthday. Like, yeah, like he talking to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that gives the people sauce and that gives people, they'll remember you for that. They're not going to remember you for, oh, you did this decent transition. Because let's be real, halftime they don't even know who's DJing, bro.
Facts.
They have no idea who you are.
Facts.
They don't know your name. And you can say your name 6 times. They've been drinking. And you can walk up to them like, who was DJing? I don't know. But
Facts.
I remember that nigga told my best friend to get the fuck up and shake her ass. Like, whoever that nigga was. Like, man, you know what I'm saying?
It's so funny because you'll play your motherfucking tag all night long. And motherfuckers will still be like, I don't know who the DJ was. Bro. That motherfucker said DJ Preme 36,000 times.
I played my and that's why you gotta have a saucy tag too.
Oh,
your
yeah,
tag
for sure.
Gotta like
for sure.
Invest in your tag, invest in things like that because people will remember. Like a lot of times I go in the spots and the waitresses be like, we in Cook's Kitchen because my tag is you are now in DJ Cook's Kitchen. That's catchy. DJ Cook Kitchen. It just works. You feel me? And people they remember that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like if you just got DJ Cook, boom, like the fuck.
Nah, I think also too, bro, like incorporating certain shit because I'm a risk taker, bro. You say I got fucking I use auto tune when I fucking DJ.
That
you
is
feel
crazy,
me?
bro.
So
I couldn't do it.
So look. Another reason because the voice the thing don't come with just auto tune. I can do so much other shit, and it's cool because it helps me interact with the crowd. Like if I see somebody shaking some ass, I'm playing like let's say I'm playing like some New Orleans bounce music. I will turn the auto tune off. I'll go to a different vocal effect, and I'll make myself sound like fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks or some shit. Bro, and I'll be like, hey, and they be going to that shit. I'm telling you, bro.
I have to come see you do that.
So
I have to see you do that.
I did that shit yesterday with with Sexyy Red, bow, 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 look at them booty cheeks, whatever.
Yeah.
So I said, I turned the fucking Alvin and Chipmunk shit on, and then when she said, look at them booty cheeks, I was like, look at them booty cheeks. Hey, bro, I'm telling you.
That is wild
That
business.
shit be live, though.
But I mean, I'm not gonna
cap.
lie. Like it's some people might be like, that's corny, but there may be 8 people in that hole that be like, that is the most creative, funny.
Bro, that's
and
what
those
it
8
be.
people might
That's
be
what it
like,
be, bro.
Those 8 people might be like, that's my favorite DJ.
I'm telling you,
And you
bro.
may get a fan base just off
I'm
doing
telling
that.
you,
You feel
bro.
me? It's about being yourself and
For
being
sure.
creative. Because I feel like a lot of times, like people say you play the same music, but a lot of the times people are doing the same things that everybody else do.
Exactly.
Because okay, Cook do it at work, Rogers do it at work, JQ do it at work. Like I'm gonna just do what they do, and it's like you can do what they do, but the way they do it, you're not doing, because these people aren't just copying off other people and just trying to make a living off of it. You have to incorporate your own personality and be your own person.
shit.
And you have to mix that in with the skills of DJing and talking on a mic and just becoming your own person. And that's what's going to make you get booked. That's what's going to make you stand out. Everybody not going to book you. I could be I feel like I'm really, really good. Like I feel like I'm a really good DJ.
Course.
Everybody don't book me.
Right.
Like, and people, they may know who I am and still don't book me. They may book somebody that I know that I'm better than. And that's okay. You got to be okay with taking L's sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, it may be a new venue that opened. It's just super lit. It's just, dang, everybody's going there. I'm trying to get on. I didn't get on, but they called this dude, and I know I'm better than him. That sucks. But guess what? Life goes on. You're not going to get every gig. Michael Jordan ain't make every shot. You feel me? Like, that's just not always how it's going to go. So you got to roll with the punches and be able to. Being a DJ is really tough on your mental health, bro. If you really care, like me, I care. I care about how my sets are. I care about my perception of people, because let's be real, your DJ career is based off other people's perception of you. So if you live off other people's perception of you, that's a terrible way to live. And we have to live like that to make a living every day of the week. Like every weekend, my success is based off what this person thought about me. And this person from Detroit might be like, oh, this nigga suck. He didn't play. Why he suck? They never ask why he suck. But in his eyes, I suck because I didn't play enough 42 Dub. I could have had the whole crowd moving. He was like, that nigga suck. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't hear what he wanted to hear. And let's be real, everybody's not gonna hear what they want to hear.
What they want to hear.
Like, you can't please 1,000 people at one time, because she want to shake her ass, and she's from St. Louis. She want to hear Sexyy Red. But they from Louisiana, so I played bounce. And they say this nigga suck because he didn't play Sexyy Red. Like, that's just how it goes, and you got to be able to roll with the punch and accept that, because it sucks that these people's perception of you is what matters.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had that kind of like that second guessing of myself for a second when I would go through certain slumps or whatever, or some shit like that would happen, and motherfuckers would be like, oh, you didn't play this or you didn't play that, oh, this nigga might be trash or whatever. And it's like, nah, I really know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, I really have this job for a reason.
I'm actually better than you at this, believe it or not.
Exactly. Like, I really know what the fuck I'm doing. So shut the fuck up and go over there. Because like last weekend, bro, it was a lady that came up to me first, then she came up to Irv after he had got there. Bro, she requested some A Boogie. I'm not fucking playing A Boogie with the hoodie. And she got so fucking pissed off and thought that we was
New
garbage.
York, huh?
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm like, bro, she's like,
Y'all
bro,
DJs suck in Houston.
so,
like,
bro, I swear to God. So she
That's
comes
how it
up to me.
go.
She comes up to me. She says, this Houston, I thought we were supposed to turn up. I kid you not. I had Dax in a frenzy. So I was like, what you mean? She was like, I ain't heard no New York. I was like, okay, I can play some Pop Smoke.
You know what's
some shit
crazy?
like that.
This ain't New York, baby.
But I was like, I could probably play some Pop Smoke or whatever. She was like, what? I don't want to hear that's regular. Like, you got some A Boogie? I said, what, bro? A Boogie with the hoodie? It's 11:30, bro.
Nigga, this is what that jungle do. This is what that jungle do.
Bro, I'm like, and that's no slight on A Boogie. I fuck with A Boogie and I listen to his music, but I'm not finna play his shit in the club right now.
And you know what's crazy? They'll look at you crazy and be like, you need to do this. And it's like, do you understand if I just stop what I'm doing? Like, I'm thinking 3 songs ahead. What I'm doing is prepping me.
Thank you.
What I'm doing is prepping me to do the next 3 things that I'm finna do. And I'm looking at the time like, okay, I'm gonna do this around this time. So I'm gonna just work my way there for the next 6 minutes. And you're trying to get me to stop what I'm doing and do what you want me to do. So your 4 people can be happy and everybody else sit there looking crazy. And you know how you get them? I hit them like this. I'm like, okay. So if I come to New York and I go up to DJ like, hey, this trash, can you play some Chopped and Screwed? They're like, No. I'm like, exactly. So why do you think you can come here and hear everything you want to hear from your hometown here? And then they be like, I get what you're saying. It's like, of course, I'm not an idiot. I got hired to do this because I'm pretty fucking good at it.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You're here to have fun and party, but you got to, out-of-towners, listen, because all y'all come to Houston to party. When you come here, you might not hear exactly what you want to hear, but you got to go with the vibes, because guess what? Half the club from out of town. So I can't just play everything from New York or Chicago or Miami. I can't just do that. I have to play something for a little bit of everybody. And I have to play things that everybody wants to hear. Mm-hmm. So I may have to be a little more mainstream. You may be like, oh, we're from Florida. I need to hear, Florida better. Like New York, I want to hear A Boogie with the hoodie. Most people in Houston don't want to hear A Boogie with the hoodie. They just don't. Yeah. But they don't mind hearing Pop Smoke. So I can't give you that. I can give you Pop Smoke. I can give you Big Drip. I can give you Fabio. I can give you, you know what I'm saying? I can Lola Brooks. I can work with you, but you got to work with me, because you got to understand you're the away team right now. You're not at home. You got to roll with the punches of what's going on in here. Because let's be real, a lot of these out-of-towners, they come to Houston and they've never really even heard bounce, bro. So they hear this.
I never heard that shit.
And it's like, what is this? But everybody's in a handstand. You feel me? Because this works. This is Houston is halfway Louisiana. You feel me? So like, you got to just roll with the punches and let us do our job. Like, or just pay us. You feel me? You give me some money. You give me the right amount of money, I might consider it. But I got it with a reason. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so,
Bro, it's funny because too, I watched you when I went up to Playground, and motherfuckers really was coming up there asking for certain songs. That nigga was like, hey, bro, you got the bread? If you ain't got the so talk to me about that, bro, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's something that I struggle with. It's saying no to requests. How did you get to that point to where, because I watched you like basically be like, if you really ain't got the bread, bye.
Bro, because like,
and this nigga, and when I say this nigga stern with the shit,
I am pretty,
that nigga stern with the shit,
especially
bro.
Like Thursday, Friday, I might, not Friday, but like by Thursday, you come up to me, I might be in a good mood. By Sunday, I've been DJing all day for the last 3-4 days. I've been booked all day. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I might not. We're people. Sometimes we not in the best mood.
Facts.
You feel me? And sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. But people don't understand how hard it is to be a DJ.
Real
like
shit.
They think you're just playing music. Like, yes, essentially I'm playing music, but you have to understand, I have to read the crowd. I have to make sure this makes sense. I have to have precise ass timing. Like 1 second off, it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But if it's on beat, it sounds amazing. So I have to do all these things while I'm talking on the mic, while I'm reading the crowd, while I'm trying to pick songs. And you're coming up to me, talking to me. It takes extreme flow. Like it takes flow. You feel me?
Then I got bottle girls in my ears talking about, we about to bring a bottle out. We about to bring a bottle out.
Exactly. It takes extreme flow, and you walk up to me and you're breaking my flow. Like, I can't, like, if a doctor's doing surgery, you don't walk up to him and talk to him. If a rapper is in a DJ booth, you don't disturb him while he's rapping. If a teacher is teaching a lesson, because a lot of these girls be teachers. If you're teaching and a student gets to talking to you, you're like, wait till I'm done teaching. Like, you have to understand that this is a real job, and everything I do is for a reason, and it takes time, and it takes precision, and it takes extreme focus, and I have to do 5 things at once. And you coming up to me, talking to me about, I'm from LA, it's my friend's birthday, I'm here for, like, you're saying 6 different things, and you're disrupting everything I have going on. Now my whole flow is off because you want to talk to me about LA and what you hear in LA. This ain't LA. So come to me like, can you play this, yes or no? And if it makes sense, I might play it. And then they're like, can you do it right now? So you want me to stop everything I'm doing everything that I've built up, this puzzle that I'm putting together to fit in what you want me to do because you think you're more important than everybody in here. And it's absolutely ridiculous. They don't get it, bro. They think you could just go up to somebody and you should just get what they should just get what they want. Like, and it makes no sense. It's like the most disrespectful thing, and they don't even understand it, bro.
Bro, I was at Dax on Friday, and I kid you not, Cook. I kid you fucking not. Trigger Man was leaving. Mm-hmm. He turns on the iPad, bro. I put my backpack down.
Yeah.
Somebody's in my face. They said, "Hey, bro, can you play My nigga, you don't even see my board out, bro. My laptop ain't even out.
No, you
my
know
nigga.
what kills me? You know what kills me? You'll be DJing, right? You'll be talking on the mic, doing your thing, and then walk up to you like, "Hey, are you the DJ?" You see me DJ.
Hey, I ain't never had that one, but that's funny.
That happens, bro. They will be like, "Are you the DJ?" It's like, ask me what you want to ask me. Like, stop asking, "Are you the DJ?" And it's like, you know I'm the DJ. Like, ask me what you want to ask me. And it's just like the lack of respect. And they don't even, and to people's defense, they don't understand the disrespect because they don't understand what goes into DJing. They think you're just on YouTube, play, and it's not, bro. It's a whole craft and it's timing and it's all these things put in one, and they just think what they want at that moment, everybody doesn't matter. And I'll be like, they don't want to hear that, but I want to hear it. But what about everybody else? Fuck them. They'll say that. They'll say like, fuck them.
Yeah, and
I'm
you're
like,
not paying me either,
I'm
bro.
like, dude, fuck them. I get paid to make people happy. I get paid to please the masses, which is borderline impossible to do, but you have to do the best job you can at pleasing the masses, and you're making it harder to please the masses. And they're like, but I'm not happy. It's my birthday. It's 47 birthdays in here.
Real shit.
Your birthday ain't the only birthday that's going on. So, like, I understand you want to hear what you want to hear, but you got to let me do my job or give me some money.
Yeah.
And if you give me, like, an artist might, bro, let's talk about this. Actually,
Yeah.
no, let's talk about this.
Get to that.
Let's talk about this. You know what? I'm glad I just thought about it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these artists, bro. So if you're an artist, right, you paid for studio time. Right. You paid for your song to be mixed and mastered. You paid for that $8,000 chain you got on. You paid $150 to the weed man that you're smoking. You're rolling up this huge backwood right in front of you. Yeah. And you come up to me and you ask me to play your song and you don't want to pay me. How does that make sense? That makes no sense. Zero. Let me tell you what your problem is. Your priorities are messed up. You care more about looking like an artist than being an artist. Facts. Because if I'm an artist and I go into a lit club, I'm going to look like, wow, it's 1,000 people in here and all of them out of town. So if I can get my song played right now, it's going to be heard all around pretty much America. Yes. So if somebody's asking me to give them $100 to play my song and it's 1,000 people in here, you're paying $100 to get your song played in front of people from Florida, Miami, LA, New York, Toronto, Africa. People are from everywhere in here, and you don't want to pay me to play your song, but you would rather be smoking $150 worth of weed in a backwood. Your priorities are messed up, bro. I'm not obligated to play your song. I'm obligated to play what people are going to respond to. Facts. They aren't going to respond to your song. They might, but guess what? If you want your song played and you want me to stop what I'm doing to play to please you, give me some money, bro, because I'm a DJ. I'm working, and you're trying to get me to do something for you. This don't benefit me at all. Real shit. You can send me the song and I can check it out on my free time. Real shit. But look, another perspective. If I'm an artist, I'm not a DJ. I'm not DJ Cook. I'm the rapper Cook. Okay. On the weekend, bro, I might take $250, bro. If I live in Houston and I see what's going on in Houston, I'm gonna take $250. I'm gonna go to places I want to get my song played. The Address, Camp, Playground, Prospect. These places where everybody's gonna be at. I'm taking that money. I'm going in there. I'm probably gonna go there at happy hour. I'm going to probably go there at 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, during happy hour, see who's DJing, figure out what's going on, introduce myself. Hey, can you drop this $20? Because happy hour is 6, 7 o'clock, it ain't that lit.
Bro, that's what Trey Stacks was saying, bro. You go in there, $20, bro, rock with me. Because I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be like $100. I don't care if it's 60 people in here. Like, you give me a 20, or you give me some money, be like, just check my music out. Bro, I'm going to do it off of respect, because I respect artists that take their craft seriously. And that are willing to, like, build bridges with DJs. Real shit. But I would do that, and then the next week or later that same weekend, I would go up to where you at tomorrow. Where you closing at? Where you going to be at 12 to 2 that's going to be lit? I'm going to be at the Address. I'm going to be at Camp. I'm going to be at these. Okay, bet. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to come fuck with you. Just building that relationship. And guess what? If you think your music's that good, the way you say it is, you shouldn't have no problem doing that. Because if you think it's going to move the crowd, then it's going to move the crowd when I play it. And then I won't have a problem playing it. Yeah. And I will pull up on that same DJ. Hey, drop me on, play me prime time, bro. You hop on at 12, give me at 12:15. I ain't saying give me at 1 a.m. when you dropping all the bangers. Give me at 12:15, give me at 12:30 when the crowd is lit, but it ain't all the way there yet. Yeah. Boom. And then get your content. Have your homegirl pull up, have your homeboy pull up, or just record it yourself. Holler at somebody in the booth. Hey, I'll give you $10, bro. Just record this
This real quick video of me.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's where your priorities need to be. Not looking like an artist, not trying to smoke a bunch of weed, not trying to do all this extra stuff that artists want to do. Break bread with the DJs, because when a DJ is rocking with you, I ain't gonna say you don't need radio, but if the DJ is playing a song in the club, your song's getting heard by people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's important, bro. They don't prioritize doing that, bro.
I think the problem with artists, bro, they're not willing to invest.
They're entitled too.
Yeah.
Their entitlement of TikTok and like just making it, I'm gonna just put it on TikTok, get somebody doing a dance, and I'm gonna blow up. Like, I'm not saying that can't happen, because it's happening right now,
right?
For sure. But I feel like that's damaging artist development also, because guess what? These artists, they may blow up on TikTok. Like they just put out a song and it's like it gets catchy and they get a dance to it. Before you know it, everybody's doing it. Before you know it, these clubs, hey, how much? Come on, 5,000. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Now they're getting booked, but they have no artist development. Yeah. They really don't know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, but they don't know how to really stand and shine on the stage that they're getting put on. So they get on these stages, they don't know how to perform very well.
Facts.
They don't know how to make another banger.
Yeah.
So they have to ride that one. Yeah. And they don't know how to build bridges. They don't have the foundation at all. All they did was blow up off TikTok. That's why you see these artists blow up off TikTok, get a couple club bookings, and then they disappear in 4 months because they done moved on to the next TikTok song. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm happy that artists are able to eat off of TikTok and like these platforms, but at the same time, same thing with DJs, bro. A lot of these DJs, they'll go to TSU or PV or U of H, these other schools out here, and they was DJing at the school. Let's be real, school. You just whoever can DJ and can move the crowd is gonna get booked. Come on, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, and they do that, and they get in these clubs. And they just shake the right hand, and they meet the right, or they just buy a bunch of Instagram followers, or they just disrespect dick ride, and just, or they just they girl fuck with this dude, and she could plug him in with this person, or they cousins or went to school with this person. Now they get plugged into a position they're not ready for, and then you closing at the address on a Saturday night or a Sunday night or wherever on a Saturday night, and it's lit, and you don't know how to talk on a mic. You don't know how to be creative. You don't know how to problem solve. So your Serato crash, you don't know what to do. The crowd not moving. You don't know how to pivot. You don't know how to make people move yet. But you got in this position because you knew the right person. That's not good for you, because guess what? Once you flop on that stage, that person may never book you again, bro. Facts. They make 6 years later, they're like, no, he fucked up my Saturday night. I'm never booking him again. I don't even care. So like, don't be mad at the process. Get better. Like, yeah, shake hands. I'm not saying like don't go out there and shake hands and do what you got to do to be seen and to move up, but embrace that process, because that process is gonna make you a lot better of a DJ. It's gonna make you a lot better of a personality. You're gonna learn more about the software and how to troubleshoot and how to just become a better overall DJ. So when you get on that stage, you know how to not be repetitive. You know how to like really move the crowd, and you're ready for everything that comes at you, because even like now, I'm on some of the biggest stages. You know what I'm saying? Right. I still learn stuff every week, and I know. Of course. I want it in 2019 when a year in, I wanted to be on the biggest stage. I wanted to be at the address. I wanted to be at the biggest places. But honestly, I wasn't ready for it, bro, and I didn't know I wasn't ready for it. I just, I'm in my crib. I know how to play finito. I know how to. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do this, but you really don't know how to troubleshoot. You don't know how to do all these things that really make somebody great. So you need to embrace that process of becoming the person you're going to become, because that's what's going to give you longevity. Yeah. You know what's funny is I want to go back to the artist thing we were just talking about, but to piggyback off of what you was just saying, bro, I'm glad that when I did move out, like, because when I did the address, when I did camp, when I was doing Atomic Bottle, when I was doing all of the I miss Atomic Bottle, bro.
I
miss that place.
When I was doing the big spots, most of them was one-offs. I actually went to Atomic Bottle multiple times. It wasn't a residency, but they was booking me for a minute. But when I was at the biggest spots, I shouldn't have been there. Yeah. Like, I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have. At not even a little bit, not even an opener. Yeah. Like, it was just, and I'm glad though that I was never there in a prime time to where I fucked some shit up. Yeah. Because I definitely could have fucked up a chance to possibly go back to the address, to possibly go back to camp, to possibly go back to all of these other spots that you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope to say like, yeah, I got all of these different clubs under my belt. But in the same breath, though, I'm like I said, I'm glad I wasn't in a. I'm glad they booked me at 4:00.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm glad at the times that I was doing it, it wasn't 12 to 2 because that number one that would have been just way too much fucking pressure.
yeah.
Way too
Because
much pressure.
even still now, like I mean, I feel like it's clockwork. It's like walking to the park now, but it's still like there's those moments where I'm gonna read a crowd no matter what I'm doing, and there's moments like I know this should work. It didn't work. Okay, let me pivot. And there's been times where I pivoted before and that worked. Let me do what I did before. If if you've never had to pivot, you don't know how to pivot.
Right.
So if you can't pivot and it's not working, and then the promoter comes to you like, bro, this shit ain't working. What's up? Now you don't know what to do.
That comes
and
with
now,
that, and that's what goes back to the experience. What I was saying earlier, bro, because I was talking to Irv about that shit a couple weeks ago. Because I was like, damn, because I didn't really know what to do when the crowd is dead. When the crowd is not fucking moving, and I didn't, like I said the other day, a couple weeks ago, I was like, I done hit their ass with everything I got. I hit them with everything.
I'm out of ammo, man.
I hit them with everything I got, and it was like they still wasn't. And I'm like, damn. And I watched Irv come in there, and he was like, all right, Dax, we gonna do it like this. Let's catch a vibe. All right, y'all ain't moving to that. We gonna stay on this motherfucker until y'all do move. You know what I'm saying? And then the way he was just doing certain shit, and then they started to, all right, now they moving a little bit. Now he got him. And then 2 weeks later, after I watched him and after he showed me and told me what to do, I did the same shit. And I watched these motherfuckers start moving after, like, it was dead. I was like, all right. Okay, I remember that nigga Irv told me. All right, so let me start going to some of my go-tos. But I like to go to R&B because you motherfuckers are gonna sing. So I started with I hit him with the R&B. All right, let's start tapping in a little bit of some old shit. Okay, boom. All right, now y'all starting to sing along, move. All right, now I'm starting to get y'all. You feel me? But
there's no better feeling as a DJ is when you pull a trigger like that. That's risky. Like, should I play R&B right now? You play it and everybody starts singing it.
Yeah.
That adrenaline, you're like, oh, it's popping because now I'm gonna hit you with another one, and then I'm gonna hit you with another one, and then I'm gonna cut off the music and let you sing it. I'm looking for the whole. Now it's and now they're like, this nigga's amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, bro. But
Real
like
shit.
I said, that takes time and confidence, bro. Like if you haven't been DJing a few years, most of the time you don't have that confidence and you don't have the deeper bag to even really. Because let's be real, anybody can play Candy Rain, Sweet Thing, I'm Going Down. They hear that all the time.
That regular shit.
Hit them with some shit they have.
Some shit they ain't heard, boy.
Chris Brown, Say Goodbye. Bro, what?
They be like, whoa.
Bro, the music is the closest thing to a time machine we have as human beings.
Yes,
that
bro.
will trigger somebody from coming home. I used to come home from school and turn on 106 Park, and that used to be on.
Bro.
I have not heard this song in 5 years. And now you got grown men that's like singing that whole, because it's like, bro, I ain't heard this in a minute. You feel me? Like,
and what's so crazy is, bro, like, I will always, like, I watch other DJs play like something like let's say a R. Kelly, like a my mind's telling me no, but my body, like everybody want to do that. Bro, I fuck around and hit them with when a woman's fed up, then they like, ooh shit, or I hit them with the you remind me of something. And then they be like, ooh, that nigga, now he tapped in.
That's really about reading the crowd, too, because you got to look at, like, where am I at? Because, like, if I'm DJing at Urban, shout out Urban Social, Urban Smoke, rock with them. If I'm DJing there, that place is really 25 and up. But with that 25 and up, the 40-year-olds want to come out. It's like, oh, we not with the kids. We can go here. So when you go in a bag there, you might have to hit them with something completely left field. Like some like, you can go in there and play Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston. Like, and hit them with that, I want to dance with somebody. Like, that will move, they will go crazy to that. But like, let's be real. Somebody our age, or that's like, graduated school 6 years ago, they don't give a fuck about no Whitney. No disrespect to Whitney. I love Whitney Houston. She's amazing. But they don't want to hear that. And they're not really going to move. They don't have a personal connection to that song. They got personal connections to Chris Brown and Usher and you know what I'm saying, like things like that. So you got to be able to look at the crowd like, all right, how far back can I go? How deep in that bag can I go? And that's what experience. You don't have that all the time when you're just trying to finesse your way in the club. Because let's be real, it changed a lot, and Houston changed a lot. Before COVID, getting on used to be really hard, bro. Out of town, I remember Rogers told me this one day. Me and him was talking one day, and I was opening for him. He was like, bro, getting on in Houston used to be really hard. And it did. When I first got here, getting a residency at a decent spot wasn't easy at all, bro. Especially if you was an out-of-towner. Like, nobody even knows you. They didn't go to school with you. They don't even know who you are. That used to be hard. COVID really changed everything. It became free game, bro, and anybody can get on, which is a good and a bad thing. Cause I feel like the DJ game is a replica of the rap game, bro. It really is, because look at the rap game right now. Anybody can get on at any moment, but just by going viral, just by you know what I'm saying, XYZ. And the same thing with this DJ, because you can go on TikTok and put some subpar mashup up there, and it's like, oh, that's dope, and then it gets 1,000 shares. And then you follow. Let me see your Instagram when you go talk to a manager.
Boy,
now I got 10,000. Now I got 10,000 followers because my mashup went viral. Yeah. And it's like, oh, well, you're pretty lit. Let me just book him because, no, he's really not that good. He just had a couple viral TikToks, and he's gonna go in there and do that, and they don't want to hear that. And now he don't know how to pivot. He don't know how to talk on the mic. He don't have no presence. He's not ready for these positions you put him in, and that's why people flop and then they fall off. And it's a year. Now a year behind because don't nobody want to fuck with you because you done went in these spots and stunk it up.
Bro, and I hate that shit because I use the same stick whenever I go to any spot. I always say, my name is DJ Preme. I ain't from here. I'm just looking for an opportunity. If you fuck with me, go ahead and bring me back. If you don't, you ain't never got to hear from me again.
And that's legit. That's legit too.
Like that. Bro, because I'm that confident that I know I'm gonna fuck some shit up. So whenever they hit me with how many followers you got, bro, I just told you I'm not from here. So it doesn't matter if I got 1 follower, 2 followers, 2 million, or 2,000.
Right, they live in Kansas City.
I'm not gonna bring you one soul, bro. I'm not gonna bring you one person.
But also, that's a problem.
I'm not the promoter. I'm the fucking DJ.
The problem.
I'm the DJ.
It went from booking people because they know how to move a crowd and being good to booking people because you think they're going to bring more people. You need to book somebody because they're actually good at their fucking job. Not because you want to half-ass your job and you want the DJ to bring half the people. Your job. I'm going to just book somebody that know how to play a decent music and bring people. That's not legitimate, bro. No. That's not you're not. No. And then when these people show up, and the crowd's not really moving, now they're going to go somewhere else because let's be real, Houston got a lot of competition. So if the address or Cat wasn't that lit or Nomad wasn't that lit, wherever, it's like because you had this sucky-ass DJ, and I'm leaving here. I'm going to go somewhere else because there's 8 other places that's lit.
I don't watch niggas walk out because of the DJ, bro.
That's a thing, but y'all care so much about the people being there and less about the experience. That's another thing. Shout out my homie EJ the DJ because him and his team have that Jae room, which is like, that Jae room.
Saint Nasty with that.
Yeah. And he be booking Saint Nasty and them. And bro, there's no sections. It's a real, like, bro, people made clubs, and the club experience was made for people to go out, socialize, dance, and have fun. They've got rid of the dance floor. The dance floor is gone, and people aren't socializing. Only thing that matters to these people is how many people coming in. Are you going to buy a section? And they buy these sections, and they come to the club to socialize, but instead of socialize, they sit in their section isolated and dance. That makes no sense. Facts. That defeats the whole purpose of what the club and the bar scene was built for. So shout out him because he said, I'm going to hit them left field with something nobody else is doing. Yeah. And with him doing that, bro, he's had huge success. Like,
that shit is alive.
Lit, bro. Like I think it was last week. Well, week before last, I went, bro, and I got there early because I had to DJ. Yeah. But bro, I went in there, and as soon as I got there, it was a line before they even opened. And I was there for probably about a half hour, bro. And it's just people having fun, bro. Yeah, like people, they aren't like in their section looking cute. Everybody's legit. Like they go to the bar and they're on the dance floor. And it's not just Sexyy Red. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, one type of music. It's a little bit of everything. Yeah. And people are legit having a really good time there. And that's like, he has no competition because nobody's in that lane but him, bro.
Oh, shit.
Nobody's in that lane but him and his team. I don't want to exclude nobody. But him and his team they're winning with that. And I feel like Houston, especially, we need more of that. Yeah. I feel like the club scene around America needs more of that because this section it's profitable. Don't get me wrong, they make way more money than they used to. Yeah. But the experience isn't as legitimate and isn't as like fun as it used to be, and that's trash, bro.
And you want to know something, bro? That's why I like DJing at small spots because it feels more intimate. I feel like I can feel the crowd more than if I were to be. I've never DJ'd at Space, but let's say I was at Space or Dome. Like, nigga, at Dome, you in the booth, you're above the crowd. Like,
they have no idea who you are, bro.
They probably don't even know where you at.
Yeah. They have no idea.
They don't even know where you at.
You can go in there and close that place for a year, kill it, and then leave there and like nobody know it was you. Nobody has any. You didn't make any connections. You ain't shaking no hands. You didn't give out your Instagram to nobody because they can't even access you.
No, don't get me wrong. The shit is live. I like it.
Yeah, it is dope. The experience is dope, but like the personal, the
intimacy. You don't get that shit at all.
The personal connection you make with people is very important as a DJ because it's not all about Instagram. It's about people being able to walk up to you and be like, not just request music, be like, "Hey, you did a really good job." Because people still do that.
Yes,
like,
they do.
You're lit.
Yes, they do.
Give me your Instagram because it's Thursday. It's Friday. We're here till Monday. We
trying
want
to
to go
find out where
wherever you at.
Yep.
Which is why y'all need to make sure y'all booking DJs that are actually good because people will follow a DJ because I like him. He played what I wanted to hear. He made us have a good time. I'm going to go wherever he's at all weekend. Now they booked the section. Now you done made $1,000 because I did my job well somewhere else. So it's important to make sure you book a high quality DJ because people still care about that, bro.
They really do. They really do. One thing I wanted to talk on too before we get out here, I wanted to go back to the artist thing, bro, about people not being willing to invest because I do have artists that ask me, they ask me questions like, "Hey, Preme, what else do I need to do?" Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, can you get some money and invest it, bro, into what the fuck you're doing? And it should not ever be a cap on what you want to invest or how much you want to invest.
Yeah.
If I'm a DJ and I'm DJing at Dome, Space, and Playground, and you come up to me while I'm in Dome and I tell you it's 12 o'clock or it's 1 o'clock and I tell you the fee to play your music is $200, you should cash at me $200 right then and fucking there because you should be like, all right, it's 300-400 motherfuckers in here. This bitch is motherfucking lit. I want to hear my shit on these tough ass speakers they got in this bitch.
Because it's worth it, bro.
It's worth it.
It is.
It's worth the investment.
Because the content you're gonna get, especially get that
That's
content.
what I'm saying,
that content
bro.
you're gonna get, they like, damn, they playing your shit
in that.
And I know where the address is. I know what camp. I know what Playground is. I know what these spots are. So they're playing your music there. That's
and
okay.
Yeah,
like,
bro, like, come on.
That matters, bro. Like, but even look, if you can't afford it, that's cool.
That's cool.
Everybody
too.
can't throw $200 at niggas. But guess what? All right, give me your Instagram. I'm gonna find out wherever else you at, and I'm gonna pull up on you when I can give you a 20 or a 40 and get my stuff played. Because there's nothing wrong with that. If you can't afford to give me $200, I'm not gonna talk shit to you because you're an artist and you're trying to make it. I was a DJ trying to make it at some point.
Facts.
I understand. I'm not an asshole, but at the same time, you gotta understand. You want to be a boss, you gotta pay the price.
You gotta
like
pay
for
the
real.
price.
And but the main thing, like I said, my issue is the artist that will come up to you with a $10,000 chain on, smoking a big backwood. You feel me? And what you know what I'm saying, with Louis Vuitton satchel on. And you feel me? With these diamond earrings, you come up to me with $15,000 worth of everything you got on, but you don't want to spend $100 to get your music played. That's a lack of priorities, bro.
My thing with the artists, bro, y'all are not willing to invest in what ifs. That's the problem. Facts. You're not willing to invest in what ifs because if I tell you the fee to play your, I'm not in Dome. That's just though Goodfellas. I know Macho's up there and shit now, but like let's say I am in Dome, and I do tell you the fee is $200. What if everybody in this motherfucker fuck with it? You know what I'm saying?
What if, bro? Exactly.
Like that. Like what if, bro? What if I fuck with it so much? I say shout out to motherfucking Cook in the building. That was his last shit. Like,
bro.
What if?
Because
bro?
look at it like this: you get it played, and these girls, let's be real, they're drunk. They don't know what's going on.
They don't.
They might just be like, this got a decent beat. I'm twerking. And you might get a video of her twerking. And she might have 40,000 followers. And she's lit and looks good in the video. And she reposted. Now your song is on her page and she's twerking. And they got, because dudes are thirsty. Now we got 5,000 likes, 5,000 shares, a bunch of comments. Now you call your people, hey, get in them comments.
Yeah.
Tag me.
Yeah.
And all that happened because you was willing to spend $50, $100 to get your song played one time. Like you said, it's so many things that can happen from your song getting played. People may want to book you. People may Shazam you. There's so many things that can happen. And positive, bro.
And my thing is, too, these motherfuckers do not know that you're a local artist.
They have no idea.
They just, if they hearing a song that they ain't never heard before, 9 times out of 10, what they thinking is, oh, this is just some new shit I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard this artist.
Exactly,
This probably an up and coming nigga. Like these motherfuckers do not think, oh, this John Doe from down the street. No, nigga, they don't know that you not big, nigga. You better act like you the celebrity they booked tonight,
right? Because at the end of the day, you spend some money with me. I be around the OG DJs. You know what I'm saying? So I might be like, you might pull up on me when I'm opening for one of them. And they, man, come on.
For sure.
Hey, JQ, this is, or you know what I'm saying? JQ, Rogers, High C, all the OGs, you know what I'm saying, on top of the motherfucking mountain right now, bro. I might be like, hey, this is this person. They, okay, you get your Instagram. Then you break bread with them. Hey, man, I know you just setting up. Can I give you $100 to play my shit? He might be like, yeah, fuck, come on. I'm gonna play it. And then he might be like, damn, this is good. JQ is on 97.9. He might be like, man, I'm gonna rock with you.
Yeah.
And that may jumpstart your career, bro.
Facts.
Like, it's just, but it's about taking that risk. You done took that risk. You bought that weed. You know that weed is gonna go away. That weed, you're gonna smoke it. You're gonna be high. It's gonna go away. It is. That weed is never gonna return.
Facts.
But the chance for you to blow up as an artist, you may be able to buy weed for the rest of your life. So where are your priorities? Again, where are your priorities as an artist, bro?
And one last thing I want to say before we get out of here, bro. And this is me talking to all the artists, and I've been saying this, and I'm gonna say it again. You do not have to make the next 12 to 2 song. As a DJ, and he can attest, this nigga DJs brunch. I DJ'd after hours before. I don't think Cook do after hours no more if he ever did.
Sometimes.
Okay. So after hours, we got happy hour. We got reverse happy hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not have to make the next Boss Man D-Lo shit. You don't have to, bro. We have so many other times during the day. Niggas DJ in the morning, bro. Like literally 11, 10 in the morning, bro. We need
it's all
music.
Day. It's an everyday thing.
It's an all day, everyday thing. I need music for all times of the day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to play Boss Man D-Lo at 10:30.
I'm not.
The fuck,
I'm not. There's places I don't play Boss Man D-Lo.
Exactly, bro. So it's like I really want y'all artists to know, bro. You do not have to make the next 12 to 2 the next club banger. Make the next lounge banger. Okay, make the next motherfucking intimate joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? And artists, y'all need to step the fuck outside the box. And when I say step outside the box, I mean be so fucking creative, you walked a mile away from the box. The box ain't even in view no fucking more.
Because
like,
everything sounds the same.
Everything is the fucking same.
It is, bro. It's all like killing, I fucked your bitch, and then the females are like, JT pay for this pussy, nigga, get your bands up. It's all the same. So
when I watched Four Bats for the first time when he did that, what's the song? Something 8 p.m.
I was just about to say that. Bro, that's not a club banger. That's not a club banger. Not.
And then when you see the
but
nigga,
it's a
he got
vibe.
a Sexyy mask on, and then when he walked up to the mic, I was about to be like, all right, this nigga about to talk. Then I heard this nigga voice. I was like, whoa.
Then he just sounded Drake.
The fuck? Yes.
Like that's how it happens. But at the same time, you gotta be willing to, like you said, jump outside.
That shit was different.
It is, bro.
It was different, bro. You would have thought that nigga was about to walk up to that on the block mic and just start talking about shooting niggas, killing niggas. You hear that nigga voice, you like, these niggas sound like a fucking child. You know what I'm saying? But it got you though. You know what I'm saying? So, but nigga, I ain't even gonna lie. We had a good conversation. I ain't even ask you no questions, but that's cool though.
What you had on there?
I got hella questions, but I did want to ask you this question. Okay, well, I ain't gonna ask you nothing on here. I want to ask you this question. No. You be fucking these bitches from the club?
What? Whoa!
Yeah. I told this nigga he wanted some pre questions talking about some. Hey, can I see the question? Nah, nigga.
I'm very single, but I will say this: I'm very selective.
Could be fucking these hoes.
I'm no look. Okay, I'm very selective because at the end of the day, I care more about you liking me as a DJ than me sticking my dick in you. Because I feel like as soon as you fuck a girl, you become less of, oh, that's DJ Cook, he's a good DJ. And then you become, Oh, that's the nigga that fuck my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, he fuck my friend.
Yeah.
And then if I'm not trying to wife you and we don't work out, now you hate me. Now your friends hate me. Now, I'm not going there. DJ Cook is DJ. Fuck him. So like, you gotta really be selective. Like, I'm not saying I'm an angel and I like women. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to be selective. You can't just be all over the place because what value do you have if anybody can have you? You feel me?
Nah, real shit.
So yeah,
That nigga.
that was the politically correct answer. It's true. It's true. It's true.
But yeah, bro, I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. Go ahead and shout yourself out. Tell everybody where they can find you at. Where they can find you outside.
I am DJ Cook on Instagram. I'm finna get on TikTok more. You feel me? I hope they ban that shit so y'all can come on Instagram and give me y'all y'all views and shit. But if not, I'm gonna get on TikTok way more. But I am DJ Cook on Instagram. You can catch me anywhere in the city. Definitely the future of the DJ game. With respect to everybody that came before me and showing love to everybody that came after me.
Hell yeah,
brother.
I appreciate you for coming on the show, my guy. It's been a long time coming, man.
So it's been about 6-8 months.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It happened. It happened.
We got it done though. We got it done, man. Y'all stick around. Y'all know the dessert mix up next. Keep it like this. The hottest, the biggest DJ Preme, DJ Cook.
Bow, bow, bow.
It is Chef Radio.